Good day everyone. So my topic is all about pavement design which focuses on problems on highway rehabilitation.
The problems on highway rehabilitation, which will be presented by me, Dennis Asodigo, representative. So highway maintenance and rehabilitation definitions. So maintenance is the routine work performed to keep a pavement under normal conditions of traffic and normal forces of nature as nearly as possible in its as constructed condition. So also maintenance is the function of preserving, repairing, and restoring a highway and keeping it in a condition for safe, convenient, and economical use. So when we say maintenance of the highway is that it is a routine work na to keep a pavement in its condition that for basically for use of the people. So it includes both physical maintenance activities such as sealing, patching, filling joints, and so forth, and also traffic service activities, which includes the painting, pavement markings, and litter. Since we are living in a tropical country, we are not applying the removing of snow and ice since we only have 2 seasons. And also, the next is the rehabilitation. Rehabilitation is restoring or betterment of roadways such as resurfacing. So when we talk about rehabilitation, it's talk about the renewal of the pavements and the rehabilitation programs. It is designed to offset the effects of weather, vandalism, vegetation growth, and traffic wear and damage, as well as a deterioration due to the effects of aging, material failures, and design and construction faults. So an explanation of this is that this is also designed na having the program that can oversee the effects of all the stresses that cause the to deteriorate our pavement. So why maintenance and rehabilitation is necessary? So all pavements require maintenance, but stresses producing minor effects are constantly working in all pavements. And this includes the change in temperature and moisture, traffic, small movements in underlying or adjacent earth. So these stresses are visible evidence of pavement wear. Or for examples, they are the end result of the wear process which begins when construction ends. So water lines and other utilities are major area of pavement maintenance. So how important is the highway rehabilitation and of course its challenges. So the importance of it is that it protects investments made in highways, economic and safety of public road system. So the importance of it is that it is one also of the main reason why we are having a economical status that are na increasing, or I mean it is one of the reason why we have economic status today. And also that because it connects cities from countries to countries and so on and so forth, which and also the challenges is the increased roads, additional mileage of travel, road function and classification, vehicle sizes, and traffic. Traveling public expect higher level of maintenance. The size of maintenance budget. So these are the challenges, of course, because when we have a rehabilitation in highways, of course, we need to have an alternate road. For example, it is an example of the increased roads, and also for the very particular challenge is the size of the maintenance budget. So we need to compute the exact budget for the. So some effects on highway rehabilitation. So urban highway rehabilitation projects create problems not only for state highway agencies and motorists but also for commercial premises. For businesses dependent on highway traffic, these projects can potentially disrupt the flow of customers that provide essential business revenue. So basically, one of the some effects are the for especially for the business industry. um, Highway is really needed or are very important for it connects from the business to any people, for it allows to provide the essential needs of the customers, like foods, uh, basically food, school supplies. We need to have a proper highway for I mean we have highway rehabilitation is really give uh, less, para mas ano siya kanang negative side siya sa mga nega business. So next is the maintenance management. So the purpose of it is to capture information about maintenance activities performed and resources expanded. So maintenance management systems do not manage programs, reduce costs, or improve performance. Rather, they provide maintenance engineers with the information and analytical tools needed to allow them to do so. So the purpose of this maintenance management for is to capture the information for the for the duration of the maintenance or the rehabilitation. And of course, when having this during this procedure, we need exactly engineers or professionals. So these are the elements of maintenance and rehabilitation management program, which includes development of annual work program, um, which defining activities, quantities, establish performance standards, road inventory, and inspection. Estimate size of the work and program. Next is the budgeting and allocating resources such as labor, equipment, and materials. Work authorization and control, various administration levels, scheduling, balance of workload throughout the year, performance evaluation, work progress, and productivity. The fiscal control is the or such monitor status of expenditures yearly. So operations, we have the sample of the road surfaces and the bridges, tunnels, and drainage structures. So for the road surfaces, aggregate road surfaces, failures are due to the improper drainage, poorly mixed materials, inadequate foundation. So next is the bituminous surfaces. The failures of it is the weathering, failure of base or subgrade due to the material quality or compaction or improper drainage. Next is the plain cement concrete, the PCC or surfaces, and failure is due to buckling. For bridges, damage caused by accidents, floods, or other unforeseen events, which are mainly is reason is that the floods and also the accidents. Steel bridges is the erosion, and concrete bridge decks deterioration is corrosion of reinforcement bars due to the penetration of water and the salts or chemical. For the bridge deck with minor deterioration and for the major deterioration. So pavement rehabilitation. So it measures to improve, strengthen, or salvage existing deficient pavements, continue service with only routine maintenance. Deficient pavements exhibit distress in excess of what can be handled through routine maintenance. So when we talk about pavement rehabilitation, it is routine maintenance. So we need to improvise or renew the renewal of the first strength or of the pavement so that it can handle exhibit stresses due to the traffic or the movements of the earth, or even for the and the proper maintenance extends pavement life also. And however, best maintained pavements will be deteriorate with time and will need rehabilitation. So, conventional rehabilitation, this is the methods of the having a rehabilitation of the pavement. So, reconstruct with all new material, patch and overlay with new wearing surface. And due to the high construction costs, new methods of rehabilitation are raised which are the pavement miling and pavement recycling, which will be explained to you to our next reporter. And that will be all. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for listening to my report, and I hope you understand anything that were presented. If you have any queries and questions, you may kindly PM me on my Facebook or email me at my Gmail at dennisangelvigo@gmail.com. Thank you.